Welcome to Feature Friday, where we explore some of the cool functionality of our Roof Wizard software and the services provided by AppliCad. Occasionally you'll find a situation where a job is sent to you that is very, very complicated and perhaps above your current skill level. Or your in tray is absolutely overflowing and there's just no way you can get out from underneath the pile. Consider using the AppliCad Estimating Bureau service. Log into our website, applicad.com, select Services tab and then select the Estimating Bureau. That takes you straight to the page where we set up our job, providing the information we need. Most of you will be registered already by virtue of your AppliCad license, but if you're new to AppliCad, register your details and then log in. Once you're logged in, you have the option to list your current jobs, check the situation of your finances, or create a new work order. So let's pretend we're creating a new work order. We hit the button Create New. Now this is where you provide all the information about the job. If your job is super urgent like you wanted it yesterday, well, we can't quite do yesterday, but let's pretend. We do have a priority listing service where it'll be bumped to the top of the queue. Give it a name, typically the street address or reference number or whatever that you would more easily find it when you're looking for it on your hard drive after you download the results. In the comments box, write a little note that anything you feel is important that we might not pick up. Bear in mind that our guys are doing work for people all around the world, and there's no such thing as a standard anything. So if you felt the need to, if you're standing next to me, and you felt the need to tell me a detail about this job that I might not automatically spot, then write a little comment there so the boys can pick that up. Usually we work from PDF documents or hand-drawn sketches or whatever. So if you've got a photograph of your sketch or a PDF document supplied by your customer, select the file here, and so we'll select a file. Let's find a file, that'll do. And we add it to our job. And then bear in mind that there is a maximum file size available. So anything over 30 meg, you're better off getting in touch and we'll arrange for it to be sent to us via a cloud service in some form or other. We can also, in a lot of cases, digitize your job from a site address using various aerial imagery services. But most of our work seems to be coming via a PDF. The next step is to give us some details about the complexity of the job. So tell us how many roof planes there are. So each, like a 4-hip roof, will have 4 roof planes. So I'm making this job up, so I've got 9 roof planes. Changes of eave height. So if all the way around the gutter is all the same height, well, that has a single eave height. If you have a porch that's at a slightly different level, well, that's 2 eave heights. If you've got a single slope roof, but you've got a porch at a different slope, well, that'll be 2 different changes of pitch. You'll notice as you add these details, down here you're being told how much the job will cost for us to model for you. The next thing is to decide what output you require. The output can be an RxF file or an XML file. These are 2 file formats that allow you to read the geometry directly into your software as if you'd modelled it yourself. Obviously, that requires you to have a copy of AppliCad Roof Wizard installed on your computer. For a lot of guys, though, they don't have our software, and then they have to decide what output report they need. Now, there are different styles of report depending on what part of the world you're in and how you operate. The basic quantity report gives you areas and lengths and a sketch of the roof with dimensions all over it, and then a summary of the geometric quantities. A section report is showing the individual roof sheets on the model or the panels on the model of the job, and then it breaks it out by sections. So a 4-hip roof would have 4 sections, and you would get a separate cutting list and panel layout for each section. That is extremely helpful for the installers and is the usual go-to report for most of our customers in North America. The flashing in the block cut report, well, a block cut diagram is a process that we developed that shows where the offcuts go. This is particularly useful for roof with very wide panels, a 36-inch or 762mm wide panel. where the operators have determined where the offcuts can go, and it draws a coloured map to show the installers where you want the panels to go. So they're the usual things. The panel report, well, it's similar to a section report without the sections. So once you've decided what report you want, let's say I want a flashing and section report, then it's going to prompt you for the width of your panel, and it might be, say, an 18-inch standing seam, and then we want to know the flashing length. So most of North America, they were using 10-foot lengths. Most of Australia and New Zealand, they are working to flashings cut to length. So the constraining factor there is the length of the bed of your truck. So if you've got a 9-metre truck, which is about 18 feet, so you tell us what the maximum length of panel you can do, and the software will then work it out cut to length. Or if they're all 10-foot sticks, they'll be fixed length. So this helps the guys generate the cutting list which best suits the way you work. Based on those details, the job's going to cost me $83, assuming those details are correct. And you hit order, and then the job is submitted, and in 24 to 48 hours you get the job back. In the event that you want specific allowances for your job situation, you have an option here to specify the overhangs into the gutter and the spacing of the battens or purlins. So they're additional services that we can provide for your job. Okay, so that's the how you get started with the Estimating Bureau. If there's any questions, always give us a buzz, and we'll be pleased to help you out. That's it for Feature Friday for today. Have a great week, and we'll speak to you again real soon. Bye for now.